yourself. Se born in so ba almost wa. Will Casemiro have the energy? I also bet me did that spark and bite about it for Dana. So in terms of teamwork, said you, in terms of teamwork, England was so chair Brazil, France was so chair Brazil, Argentina was so chair Brazil, Spain was so chair Brazil. But in terms of quality, Omubet me has standing toe to toe with any team that is coming to the World Cup. Inti eno a honey baby oman who because Spain team na bomb watch with the same manager, France team na bomb watch with the same manager, England team no difference no coach a friend Thomas Tuchel. But so we the last competition in England virtually the same place. Brazil then so the last World Cup Alisson, Oka Obi Militao, Danilo, Alessandro, Thiago Silva is not there. Paqueta is not likely to start in this tournament. Richarlison is not likely to start. So they will be missing. Antonio is not there. So they will be missing several players. But in terms of teamwork there, teams will move so bad, you know. So bad World Cup. Now Cunha, Rafinha, now Vinicius. It is only France. And almost bet me our presidents are attack on paper. Michael Olise, Dembele, Kylian Mbappe, and probably Bradley Bacola almost attack. Even Portugal, I have one Mudin Nadinoa. Offer Consansao, offer Rafaelia, offer Pedro Neto. Now for Cristiano Ronaldo. Mean for to France attack and Brazil attack no. Because Ja Pedro is scoring, Vini is winning the day in the Champions League now. Rafinha is winning the Champions League now. Ja Pedro is playing and Matthias Cunha is playing. Into front four and their midfield, their central defense is okay. The only weakness is fullbacks and the teamwork. The teamwork in there. Teams here and so, but for individuals, they can match any team that is coming to this particular tournament. Neymar.
Brazil attacking without Neymar. Come on. The condition you won't be Neymar, Vini Junior, and Rafinha.
Me was am pro for now. Me post me yeah. Okay. The entire man money didn't say. You know the Carlo Ancelotti that I know. For Carlo to drop Neymar, no, be a BB or minimum. Because you know, Carlo worked with 32 Brazilians, or say back open on any problem. But how money team? And I own him Carlo Ancelotti or players or more names. And we tell Brazil Kofano, Kofano. Or no players or more names. In Tia Jumana, players or why be a coach be to Papa. David. Carlo dear. It was only Real Madrid no buy fine or ye be or AC Milan dear. But it's also who players who people so. Na coach been to me for Juma, Farmer Carlo Ancelotti. Man, you for Juma or Mobile or no bank or Bashir for simple. For Juma man or Ben simple. And for Carlo to drop Neymar game after game, it tells me say, hey, be a Carlo nim be a minimum. Again. Waka and an interview no yeah no. Mistakenly, Uti were just spot for Neymar. But Nasem na Bako. Nasem man say. Neymar should be fit for the competition. 7-8 games and alcohol World Cup. You know, any season alcohol. So you need players or mere well conditioned. Argentina for World Cup from the last year they do. Oha modenia near dene patapa. Na Marcos Acuna mode ba. You need players who are fully fit for the competition. Again, Brazil enya obabi a obeka se talent to omuni bi. More players will brave local cinema. Said you, among Folklore pushes said they should give him the opportunity to play. Why are people calling for Neymar? Apart from Nadine, Neymar not to upon all the great forwards Brazil have produced, is the all-time top scorer. You know, betting Abubo from Falcao, Garrincha, Vava, Didi, Pele, Ubebobia. He's the all-time top scorer. And here back. Out of 13 games at the World Cup, Neymar will 8 goals. Out of 13 games, at the World Cup, Neymar will 8 goals. Again, there is no player within the team in terms of creativity who do Neymar. There was no player. Because Brazil are not coming to this World Cup with a magical number 10 like their previous years. Tournament your mobile. Sekalo, he decided to back for midfield rare. And now the Matthias Cunha cut top. When he decided to go in for double pivot, Cunha will be the number 10. The creativity now, the bebano, ability again. Vinicius Junior for all the games that he has played, how many of them help for the national team? Inti Vini ball ni na Real Madrid. National team untimi more. He's not like Rafinha. Rafinha has been on and off, but he has been better than Vini. Inti so can rely on, and this is Vini's second World Cup. I don't think the first World Cup he was poor. But they no be expected from him in the last World Cup and went to me. Inti Brazilians believe we say, so do team in Kwako Kojina Vini so. Say or no bet because there was no what they go anymore. Fine options for Holly Luis Enrique Mube free bench aba Estevao step up and you know for a national team to say Brazil a bon match. Now man a penalty. Rodrigo Vini Matias Cunha now mo de penalty be kwa koma Estevao say o mo penalty dey na catch e catch say untimi mfra utimi nya we mu. It is the reason why people are calling for Neymar. Me Carlo Ancelotti, if Neymar is 50% fit, I'll take him to the World Cup. Because be an first game went to me, and you don't need Neymar for the group stages. Because Brazil group stages will be on no beach.
Apart from fitness, they don't be apart from fitness.
Carlo point has always been fitness. Apart from fitness today, was say after the last game, call up now one friend or say Neymar with the ball is okay, but he left with the fitness. Into general and coach is the France dropped David Ginola and then Eric Cantona before France 98 they won the World Cup. Brazil dropped Romario in 1998 they played in the final. Coaches can do everything, but for me Carlo feels Neymar needs to be fit because 7-8 games there and 1 year no akoko say do be chima akrakra, but for me Neymar or 10% fit. Neymar or 10% fit. Mede Ryan Endrick Mobeko there out Neymar to the World Cup.
Okay, comparison never koswa ya na akava countries World Cup. A feed Mexico, Canada, USA. The Vagundaro Subabana fi America cra akawan sana. Most salon sense some so the Bibica crab and other issues. But Doc Paucho because of commercial credit about the bar. I feel also submission will be a brilliant. Because Daoud